Look around. Video games, social media, fast food, adult content, movies, and TV shows. These breed weak men. Society has trained men that these are manly endeavors, but they contribute to the flabby, weak alleged men we see. Sorry, that's not what men do. We could look at media and the left portrayal of toxic masculinity, basically shaming men just for being men. The breakdown of social norms. We could look at schools, forcing boys at a very young age to act more like girls, docile, submissive, and more attention, which may explain why so many young boys are said to have ADHD. We could also say a reason would be we teach young boys to walk away from bullying and tell an adult instead of holding their ground and fighting back. Walking away to get help from someone else makes a man or boy feel weak. No ifs or buts, it's a huge bullet to a man's pride. You want to give a man pride, teach him to fight for himself. So there are a lot, and I probably did not list all of them. Also, the media brainwashed a lot of these men with liberal agendas such as gender bending and exploring sexuality. Today's generation has taught these men that it's okay to not follow traditional gender roles. It's the do whatever you want regardless if it's right or wrong generation. And if you don't agree with these liberal agendas, you get called a bigot, sexist, etc. You also can get your job taken away, and your reputation is ruined, all because you don't agree with society. If you want to find a strong man, find a man that has goals, has a strong moral compass, knows who he is, doesn't back down from challenges in life, and shows signs that he would be a good father. Go hit the gym, build a business, pick up a new hobby, learn new skills. These things form the strong men you ask about. Another reason why men are weak these days is that a lot of them have grown up in fatherless homes. It's hard for a woman to teach their boys how to be a man. They need the fathers to help these boys learn the male perspective and roles on things. The modern man needs to rewire his brain and its thought process. We have been programmed by society and this instant gratifying culture to be laid back and careless. You must understand this as a man. Men today are weaker than ever, not just physically but emotionally and mentally too. There is no sense of confidence among young men, no self-esteem whatsoever, and that's a fault not only from our end. So many misconceptions have plagued our brains. We as men need to step up and conquer our place in society. We need to take cognizance of the situation. We must stop feeding our brains the junk that social media presents to us. The absolute BS that is, men need to be more sensitive. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mean to say that we should hide our feelings and be more reserved with our emotional side. Not at all. But that men should abide by the feminine traits of the culture and be outright simps. You see, man never receives unconditional love unless and until he provides, no matter what. And a man provides. And he does it even when he's not appreciated, respected, or even loved. He simply bears up and he does it because he's a man. As a man, you must know that men were meant to lead. That's how nature intended it to be. You should be unpredictable and learn to take a stand for yourself as a man. Unfortunately, this is absolutely rare in today's young men. Never ever simp for a girl. Develop yourself to the extent that girls chase you instead. Stop ignoring this massive threat to masculinity. Get up and start living your dreams.